Welcome to this demo video, where we will be taking a brief tour of the interface and capabilities of our GovGrants product. Let's get started. The screen we're looking at now is the login screen for the grantor portal. Later in the demo, we will also see the portal for the recipient users. System login is controlled for both grantor and recipient by web-based portals. The GovGrants customer can control system accessibility, password complexity, system timeout parameters, and the ability for users to reset their own passwords. Automated password reset emails expire after 24 hours for security purposes. Single sign-on is configurable as well to provide a seamless login experience. After logging in, the first page we see is the home page. The tabs at the top of the page show the different stages in the grant's lifecycle. Dashboards in the center pane give quick access to important information, including tasks by phase and due date. The My Feed section will contain the messages entered in the Collab tab. Collab features allow communication for internal system users and recipients in real time. My Workspace gives an at-a-glance overview of calendar events, messages, notes, and files. Tasks in the system are created automatically from certain events and assigned to the appropriate user. Pending task lists are available and sorted by module. Email notifications can also be sent using configurable email templates when a task is assigned. The My Tasks section will contain links to open a list of tasks assigned to you, tasks that you have assigned to others, as well as tasks that you have completed. Links in the left navigation pane are dynamic, based upon the phase that you are in. Internal and external organization contact management is easily accessed through the links in the navigation pane. The planning module is where we set up the grant programs. With the links shown in the left navigation pane, we can set up our strategic plans, focus areas, funding sources, key performance indicators, forms and packages, and terms and conditions. Funding is tracked throughout the system with the use of funding sources and funding accounts. GovGrants allows for custom integrations to financial systems to make tracking of funds seamless from allocation to reimbursement. Let's take a look at a program that we have set up in the system. Visual workflows appear at the top of a record's detail page, allowing a quick view of where the record stands in the workflow process. The History tab allows visibility of changes made to a defined number of fields related to an object for tracking and audit purposes. Each object allows for users to attach documents and files, which are stored in the system and have customizable permission rules in place to set desired accessibility. The next phase in our grants lifecycle is announcements. In this tab, we can create and manage the announcements that are tied to a program. The left navigation pane allows us to view announcement by announcement type, competitive, directed, and formula. From the main page of the Announcements tab, we have visibility of all announcements. Views for programs, announcements, applications, grants, and monitoring activities are sortable by status, allowing a one-click view of the desired object in a particular status. Let's take a look at one of the announcement records. The Overview tab will contain basic information about the announcement, including which groups of applicants are eligible for funding. The Financial tab shows financial information, including funding account associations and budget categories. In the Setup tab, standard state and federal forms can be uploaded into the system for application and contract purposes. Forms and form packages are customizable as well. The Related Logs tab will show any records that are related to this announcement, including pre-applications, applications, associated grants. The Responsibilities tab will show any peer reviewers and approvers for this announcement. And if you've set up any eligibility questions for your announcement, they will show here. The Attachments, History, and Collab tab are the same as described before. Once submitted, applications go through a review process which can be tailored to fit your needs. For each step in the review process, you can define the members of the review panels, assign application to reviewers, and associate the desired application review forms. Once reviews have been completed, you can view the results for the desired review step. Once approved for funding in the FDM, or Funding Decision Memo, the grantor can optionally initiate a negotiation process with the applicant or continue to draft an award using a defined NOGA, or Notice of Grant Award template. In the grants phase, we can view and manage the awards we have given to the recipients from the funding system memo. GovGrants allows for modifications to awards with the amendments functionality. Configurable amendment types allow for changes to be initiated for scope changes, budget changes, and project period adjustments. Amendments go through an internal approval process which can be defined for your organization at implementation. Integrations with external document signing entities can be custom configured to make grant signing and authorization a quick and hassle-free process. Post-grant activities, such as progress reports, payment requests, and site visits, can all be configured on the automated schedule or ad hoc. Recipients receive tasks to complete these monitoring activities per the defined schedule and can submit them to the internal organization for approval and processing. Forms, email templates, and validations can all be configured to minimize manual effort and support a high level of data integrity. Here are a list of reimbursements. This list shows the progress reports. These are the award risk assessments. And here we have some site visit records. In the closeout phase, we finalize the remaining tasks and payments for the grant and sign off on its completion. An automated closeout record and task will be created 30 days prior to the project period end date for the grant, or a closeout could be manually initiated by the grantor. System validations check to make sure all open items are completed before a grant can be formally closed. Many standard reports are built into the system which provide data for your most important auditing and visibility needs. In addition to standard reports, custom reports can be built to further provide you the exact data you're looking for. Reports can also be scheduled to provide automated method for you to keep track of the data that means the most to your organization. Announcements that are competitive will be publicly visible in the external portal set up for your organization. From here, users can review announcement details, register, apply for funding, and view FAQs. Registered users in the system can be automatically notified by email when a new announcement is published to the external grants portal. Applicants can create, update, and submit applications through the external grants portal. Multiple applicant users can access and edit applications, and system roles help you determine which users have submit capabilities. This concludes our tour of the GovGrants Grant Management solution. Thanks for watching.